or I make this easier. The guy's like, all right, listen, I feel bad. I'll save Jeff's life if I can just cut off your I'll cut off your non-dominant arm. I'll allow you to still animate, but I want your non-dominant arm, and Jeff can live.
I had a dream about that.
Really?
I had a dream.
What'd you do? Did you let me die?
I went. Okay,
like literally with like Jeff in it. And
No.
Your arm.
I'll tell you. This
doctor.
is what happened. This guy, there was these guys. They showed up at the house one day. There's these guys in like black suits. They're like, "Come with us. We're doing an experiment." And I'm like, "I'm not coming with you." And then they promised me all this money and they showed me this stuff on the computer. And I was like, "Oh," because Dream Me is stupid. So I get in a big black car and I'm just like, I'm twiddling my thumbs. And then I go to this building, this huge fucking like building, this giant glass building. And I go inside and I go to this guy and he's like, "We're gonna cut off your left hand, but in return we are gonna give you a superpower." And I'm like, "Any superpower?" He's like, "You have a list of superpowers to choose from." And the first one was flying.
What about growing your left hand back?
Hold on.
What about regeneration? That'd be great.
You guys are ruining the story.
Sorry.
So I was
I didn't ruin shit, man.
I was like, okay, you can remove my left hand as long as I can like fly. And then when I woke up, I could fly. So I was like flying around. I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. So when I came back, the person's like, okay, we want to remove your entire arm. And I was like, okay. And they're like, if we do that, we'll give you another superpower. And I'm like, okay. Because they told me how like they would take my genes from my hand. That's how they would manipulate my DNA to grow everything. So I was like, all right. So after that, I had super strength. So I was like really fucking strong and nobody messed with me. And I was really popular at school. And then like I went back.
I like how you were back in school for some reason. At the end of this dream, were you like the most powerful human in the world, but you were like a quadriplegic that couldn't even move?
No, hold on. What happened was I went back and they're like, we're going to remove your leg, but we're going to give you another superpower. And I'm like, okay, which leg? Like, we're going to remove this one. I'm like, all right. So, yes, I was in a wheelchair. Yeah, I could still fly. So I was like in a wheelchair flying. I still had super strength.
Wait, you were in a wheelchair?
I could still pick up a hand and throw shit.
Did you have to hold the wheelchair as you flew?
I could also control time and everything.
Oh.
So I had to, but I can only control time. Like, I had a limited amount of hours I could control time a day or something. So I was like, okay. Then I went back, like, we're going to remove your right hand. And I'm like, I'm done. And then I left, and I woke up, and I'm like, oh.
How do you control time? What can you do?
It was like I was given a few hours. Like, you're given 6 hours a day to control whatever you want. So I could slow time down. I could speed time up. I could pause time for 6 hours. I just had 6 hours a day to do whatever I wanted.
I hate how reckless you are, man. Are you serious? You were just like, yeah, take that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, take that. Okay, now this is too far.
This is the most elaborate sidestep ever to asking if
I swear to God, that was my dream.
So would you lose your arm to save my life? Yes.
No, not in real life.
Well, there's your answer.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
That's all I wanted to know.
I'm sorry, Jim.
It's all right.
But you would lose
but I don't want to lose my hand.
But you would lose your hand, your arm, and your leg to fly around in a wheelchair
with superpowers.
It's like a rocket-powered wheelchair, or are you flying and holding it?
You have to hold it.
Yeah, I was strapped in.
Like a race car.
Oh, so why were you in a wheelchair before you lost your leg?
I had wings. I was flying with the wings.
That still doesn't answer the question. Why were you in a wheelchair to begin with?
Because this is my fucking dream. I had no legs. I could have used crawlers.
You had legs, though.
I had one leg.
Do you feel inherently handicapped somehow? Like you just need a wheelchair?
Or did I get the time frame mixed up?
No, I had a wheelchair when I had no legs.
I thought you had a wheelchair before you lost your leg.
I basically lost this whole half of my body.
What if you had wings? Would you like angel wings or bat wings or some other kind of wings?
They were fire dragon wings.
You have like
they're on fire.
You have like cool wings, like gin, like devil gin.
No, I had like fucking angel wings or something.
Are they black or white? Sometimes they're black or white.
They were white, but they had fire streaks.
If you had wings in real life, it'd be a bird and wake up and you have feathers all over your bed.
What were we talking?
What about goat be willing to just have goat horns on your head?
Sure.
Everybody thought they were cool, but you just couldn't even sleep at night because they were always in the way.
You can find a way. What time is it?
It's midnight.
Alright, so
the hour of the wolf.
We need another topic. This has gone like a weirdest fucking tangent in existence. Like, we were talking about ghosts, now we're talking about stupid fucking dreams and saving people's lives.
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
No, seriously, I'm out. I can't think of anything. I'm gone. That's my tangent. That's my dream story.
Out. You're over.